ABC 10 News at 7 starts now.
That's not snow, but rather hail in Poway as a much-needed winter storm hit across the county today. And it was too much rain for the storm drains to handle in some areas. Pacific Highway flooded between Hawthorne and Laurel this afternoon, forcing police to shut down the road. There was also thunder and lightning throughout the day, including Claremont. Good evening. I'm Kimberly Hunt.
And I'm Steve Atkinson. That storm is now moving out of the county. Our ABC 10 News meteorologist Angelica Campos is tracking it. So how are things looking right now?
Hi, Steve. Is looking much better out there, although we still have some areas of rain. And as we take a close look at some of the numbers for today, you can see close to an inch in University Heights. In San Diego, we had just over half an inch of rainfall. So a pretty good amount of rain, which is highly needed at this point. Here is where the rain is right now. And snow still coming down in our mountains. Areas like Mount Laguna could even see up to 6 inches of snow. As we go around the county, you can see near the coast, only a few areas are dealing with rain right now. Most of it happens to be in the eastern part of the county. Areas like Ensenada, Solana Beach, starting to see it taper down, but a few showers are still going to be passing through probably for the next 5 minutes or so. San Marcos, Escondido, you give it a good 10 minutes before it's all said and done as this line of showers continues moving off to the east. Now, as we travel to the eastern part of the county, you can see Julian, there's a little bit of rain, actually some snow in Mount Laguna, and the snow for tonight could possibly continue until at least 10 o'clock. The chance will continue to be lighter for the rest of tonight. So the chance for thunderstorms is over and the chance for heavy rain as well. We're just now in the back end of this storm system. As it continues moving out, we'll see improving conditions all around the county. Coming up, I'll show you what to expect throughout the week and also why we got to see some hail.
Angelica, thank you. The weather created a huge backup for people heading to the Petco Park vaccine superstation. That site reopened today after a 4-day closure caused by a supply shortage. Our ABC 10 News reporter Jennifer Castor looks at the headache the rain caused people trying to get their shots.
The impact of this weather has been really serious today. Thousands of people affected by this. Look at the long line of cars behind me waiting to get into this vaccination site. It's especially busy down here today because the site had to close from about noon to 1 p.m. due to safety concerns with some nearby lightning. That short closure further backed up the wait to get into the superstation, causing major traffic issues and people waiting in their cars for several hours. The Petco site reopened today after a 4-day closure due to a shortage of vaccines. It's the second weekend in a row it had to close because of a lack of supply. You may also remember that it closed in January when we had that big winter storm with those dangerously high winds. A few hours ago, I spoke to some young ladies who were stuck in their car after getting here at 9 a.m. for their grandmother's appointment. That grandmother apparently got out of the drive-through line to walk through instead, hoping that it might be faster.
She's waiting for a second dose right now, and my cousin that's with her said it's still really long. Like, it seems like almost impossible to get there. And it's so crowded, like the most she's ever seen in a line. And we've just been waiting. It's barely been moving. And people have just been like going out of their cars and they kept asking, when is this going to end and stuff.
A total of 6,000 people were scheduled to be vaccinated here today. A spokesperson told me this afternoon that the site plans to stay open as late as it needs to accommodate all of those appointments. Reporting from downtown, Jennifer Kastner, ABC 10 News.
A change in California's tier system could get San Diego County out of the purple tier sooner than expected. ABC 10 News reporter Laura Acevedo has the new criteria that could work in our favor.
County officials say they have been in touch with the state about possibly moving into the red tier sooner than originally expected. That is because there could be possible changes to the metrics for moving into that less restrictive tier. Now, right now, we are still in the purple tier, but if San Diego County does move into the red tier, restaurants would be allowed to open indoors at 25% capacity or 100 people inside, whichever is less. Retail can allow 50% indoors, and gyms would be able to open inside at 10% capacity. The county's case rate this week is 10.8. Supervisor Nathan Fletcher explaining that the tier system came out when vaccines didn't exist, explaining that because of this, the state could alter the case rate required to move forward, taking into consideration vaccine rates in the county. But county officials continue to express frustration about not having enough vaccines.
It is consistently erratic and consistently unpredictable. And, we again, when it arrives, we get it in circulation right away and we utilize it as fast as we possibly can. But we still don't have great clarity on what will be coming more than a day or two in advance.
And the county says they are getting close to administering their millionth vaccine, but say they are anxiously waiting for the arrival of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, which is only one dose. Laura Acevedo, ABC 10 News.
The county reported another 352 cases today, while our test positivity rate dropped to 3%. Another 25 people have lost their lives to COVID, bringing the total now to 3,300.
Today, Governor Gavin Newsom revealed that he is working with Major League Baseball on allowing limited fans at games next month. The governor says that we're on track to make it happen if people are responsible and prevent another spike in cases. Opening day for the Padres at Petco Park is scheduled for April 1st. You can stay on top of any new developments with coronavirus by downloading our 10 News app. A free version is available in the App Store.
New details about yesterday's crash in Imperial County that killed 13 people. The Border Patrol now says they were part of a larger smuggling operation involving at least 44 people. As ABC 10 News reporter Mimi Alcala explains, they reportedly got into the country through a hole cut in the border fence.
It's a desperate situation, and sadly, people are dying every day.
We're learning more about Tuesday's devastating crash in Imperial County that claimed the lives of 13 people believed to have entered the U.S. from Mexico. According to U.S. Border Patrol, the crash is being investigated as part of a migrant smuggling operation. Authorities provided a timeline Wednesday saying just after 6 a.m. Tuesday, surveillance video appeared to show the maroon Ford Expedition involved and a Chevy Suburban driving near this 10-foot hole in a border fence near the Gordon's Well exit in Schneider's Bridge area. Somehow, the Suburban caught on fire shortly after. At about 6:30, 19 migrants were found by Border Patrol agents hiding in nearby brush. Less than 30 minutes later, Border Patrol officials say they were requested to help with the crash. The Expedition, carrying 25 people while only equipped with 2 seats, entered an intersection directly in front of a tractor trailer on Highway 115 and Norrish Road, killing the 13 people and injuring everyone else, including the driver of the tractor trailer, a resident of El Centro.
We need humane immigration policies. That way you don't have these people crowded into a car, getting killed in this horrific accident.
At Chicano Park Wednesday, San Diegans held a moment of silence honoring the lives of those killed.
These were human beings looking for a better life, risking it all, and tragically dying.
In a statement from Border Patrol, El Centro Sector Chief Patrol Agent Gregory Bovino said in part, "Human smugglers have proven time and again they have little regard for human life. Those who may be contemplating crossing the border illegally should pause to think of the dangers that all too often end in tragedy." Mimi Alcala, ABC 10 News.
The survivors were taken to different area hospitals after the crash. 2 were taken to Scripps Mercy here in San Diego, and 4 are at UCSD Health. They were in serious condition, receiving care for a variety of traumatic injuries. The sailor killed in yesterday's crash on the 5 has been identified. 26-year-old Aaron Fish was traveling in a convoy of military trucks headed from Ventura County to Camp Pendleton to pick up gear. A car suddenly stopped in front of the lead convoy vehicle, causing a chain reaction crash that killed Fish and injured 5 other sailors. The Navy says the other injuries are minor.
San Diego police have released video of a shooting last week. It involves an officer who approached a homeless man with a knife downtown. We do want to warn you, the video may be disturbing.
Okay, do me a favor, I need you to go ahead and put that down.
What?
Okay?
No!
Come on, I'm not going to take it away from you.
Get away from me.
Come on.
Don't touch me.
Oh,
Back
don't
off.
go this way.
Why did you make such a mess, sir?
He said somebody knocked his cart over. Hey, you got a knife in your back pocket. Do not grab that knife.
And this is the knife 69-year-old Stephen Wilson was carrying. He was taken to the hospital for surgery. The case is being reviewed by the district attorney's office, and we have posted the video in full transparency. If you would like to see it, it's with this story on 10news.com.